So we're in Amersham at the end of the Metropolitan line, and in the 30s these suburban plots were laid out pretty well on a sort of regular order. Generally, houses here originally were kind of authentic arts and crafts, and since then there's been a sort of conservation lobby that has looked to keep superficially the style of that era. But now a genuine arts and crafts house would celebrate the materials that it's made of, the structure and the layers and skin of the house. And that's what we've tried to do here. So we've tried to make a house which fits in terms of its textures and its colour and its local materials, but that it's a modern house which is expressing the way the house is built. It's a big house, so a key thing is to try and get daylight into the house and down into the heart of the house particularly. So we've worked with every room and every space to try and do that. And the principal way we've dealt with that is to divide the house into 3 parts and pull them slightly apart. So it's almost like to take a housing block and then to crack it twice and let the light and the sunlight and daylight come pouring into the house through these shafts. So a lot of the light in the heart of the house is coming at high level, and it's being brought down and filtered down through the hallways and into the living spaces. What's lovely about the cross-laminated timber is that we can let that light pour down the ceiling plane, and there's a lightened finish on this. But you don't see beams, you don't see things which get in the way of that light directly coming into the room. So it flows, in a way the light flows down the ceilings of the rooms. I think the second thing that we've done with the house is to allow 2 of these 3 wings to sit and address the front. So they're slid forward, if you like, up to face the street. The 3rd wing, which is really the living wing, is slid back into the garden. So we've taken one of these 3 parts of the house, slid it into the garden so that the west light can come across the house and swing into the garden space in front of the living rooms. These houses all face north on this side, so that's a key move to try and create that aspect that can work for a family that wants to enjoy its garden.
Why don't you send it back to
It's lovely to see the house now because we've watched it grow. We've been here visiting the site, watching the space develop and change in scale. It seemed very large in scale, but now it's furnished and it's turned from a house into a home. And that's a lovely thing to see, people really embracing how it's used and enjoying things which were ideas at one time.